Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Previously, we made a hit on the rival O'Driscoll gang's camp, kind of trying to go for their leader, but seeing what they were up to, essentially. And he wasn't there, but we still kind of followed through with checking the camp out. Took out many of his people, captured one of them alive, unfortunate for him, but basically found some plans for a train heist, and then we followed through with the heist. And since then, the weather has broke, and we are about to head out east. And so, with that being said, let's jump back in.
Oh, for Lord's sake! Put that book away and go help! Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Shut up and go do your job.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Not going to claim to be good at writing these. Not going to claim to be good at much, honestly.
Get us out the stream!
I'm working on it.
Gotta keep us moving, but calm. Not too rough there, brother.
Ah, shit!
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there?
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
Just saying.
Don't say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there.
Put your shoulder in it.
See? What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly, unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story.
Oh, we got time.
We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
O'Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die.
That's
the
true.
way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... well, I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong.
True, but Hosea knows Dutch better, I would say.
What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Like I'm just taking a leisurely stroll and he's just cruising when control's taken away from me. I'll look for plants too. I'm an animal person though, okay? Despite the fact that most of my research, all of my research is mostly plant work. My dissertation work at least. Means to an end though. I'm a biochemist. Not a botanist. It's a really pretty area. reminds me of Home and Away, minus the mountains. More hills. Trees and lakes. Ooh, I see some wild horses. Ooh. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Correcting course.
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
I hear Javier, I don't... Oh, there he is.
I'll jump on.
I say, I hear Javier, I do not see him. That's a nice area to blend in.
Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this will work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway.
It is a very pretty location. And well hidden, I would say. Considering. Looks like you could barely even see him standing there.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, you know, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, with food, that means every day.
Girls, have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm
sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
We got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Okay, so we're gonna save the boys in Valentine for later, and we are going to follow up with the Reverend. Let's see, is there a road that goes out here? I'll put the marker there. So he's pretty close by, so we'll go and do that. Okay.
Oh, Arthur, my boy. My dear boy.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks. Nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
I will change my outfit eventually, but for now we're going to stick with this. It is actually my favorite outfit in the game. We're just going to modify it a bit, so... But, we're going to go see what the Reverend got himself into. So he... Oh, I haven't even studied my own horse yet. Oh, look, Uncle's there already. So we're definitely going to hit up Uncle, too, because that'll bring us into Valentine. So that comment he made about the Reverend and Uncle, if it wasn't obvious, is that they're not very productive, let's put it that way. Which we'll see more of as we move on through this. So we get to see what the state looks like. No, don't jump to the horse. The game's already trying to get me to do bad things. Come on, game. Work with me here a little bit, alright?
I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend.
Really? Already?
Not a thing happens around here without an O'Driscoll saying so.
Oh, I would love to turn around.
That's it.
And there is a train in my way. Now you decide to move. Thank you. That's Pat the good boy.
Easy, boy. You're okay.
And give him a steady. Tennessee Walker. Mahogany Bay, that's the coat. I really love the coat color. Okay. So, Swanson.
Swanson, you in here? Swanson, you hear me?
Come on. What's the holdup? Lay your damn hand.
There he is.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat, friend. I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
What do y'all think? Should we play some poker?
I can't, partners. I don't mean to spoil your fun, but I got things to do.
You sure?
Quite sure. I gotta get him out of here. Come on, Reverend, let's get you home.
He's gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I was talking to you.
Gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm not that good at poker. Hey,
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You see a drunken idiot, a priest, wandering about?
Sure, we saw him, smelt him, and avoided him. He went that way, I think.
Thanks.
Oh,
I look
fair.
kind of crazy, mister.
Well, you have no idea.
So if you recall back to when he was talking to John, he said something about, I thought you were reading him his last rites, but it looks like you're introducing him to your other passion. He's talking about the alcohol.
Reverend, stop!
Oh, there he is.
Calm down! The hell did you just get your hands off him!
Say a word. You'll keep. You stay out of it.
Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch!
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me.
Ooh, you took my hat off you.
Ouch!
Come on.
You want more?
Oh my God! Killed him.
Oh, no, you don't. Reverend.
Hey, you! Get back here!
Ooh, a pronghorn. Okay, come on. You can do this. Oh, I'm gonna take him out.
Okay, okay. Please, don't hurt me.
You tell anyone what you saw back there? You're a dead man. You understand me?
Yep. I won't tell a soul. I promise.
Good. Get the hell out of here.
It's the last thing I needed.
Reverend! Get off the damn tracks!
That's no good. I really need to eat too. Look at my core. Okay. But I think this is a little bit more important. I can hear a train.
What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place. It wants to stay.
You don't say.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Got it! Come on!
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret? What?
Close the drapes.
What are you mumbling about now?
Close the drapes. Let's see. Can I get my hat back? There we are.
Yeah. Will you shut up?
You see, he's doing a bang-up job of finding ways to make us money.
Amen.
Hey, shut it back there.
You gotta have some layabouts in the group, right? I know that's quite the word for him, but sure works for Uncle, if you ask me.
I told him.
I don't think those turkeys belong to the camp. I was going to hitch, but okay.
Well, I was wondering when he'd show up.
Probably never if I didn't go out there.
better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
Oh, what happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky. Feels like we're back on track, more or less.
Yep, money and food. Now everyone needs to keep it coming.
For sure.
Speaking of food.
Hi there, Arthur.
Glad to be off that mountain, Mr. Pearson?
Yes, indeed. Lots to do now.
Yeah, for all of us.
I don't know if we would have anything yet, because we haven't really done anything in... Oh, okay, never mind. I clearly need something. Okay. Oh yeah, just suck that all down. There you go. Let's see who's around.
Hello?
Probably just needs to sleep it off.
Well, he looks like he's been up for days.
Probably.
Yes, he probably has been.
Hello, Arthur.
How you feeling?
Stronger for sure.
But not strong enough to work.
Okay, so... let's, as I say, it looks like it's probably getting late. I think I'm gonna have him sleep before we do the next one. Okay, so I would like to actually do the one with Uncle.
Hey, Arthur.
I know. I'll get you next. So from one layabout to the other.
Hey! Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
You gonna take the old man into town? You take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. You ladies are gonna love it.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left.
We finally get to see Valentine.
Ladies, sing us a song.
Ferryville can't be screwed 'cause you're too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laid outside her door. I had a girl in Valentine. Likes
Go
to
right
drink
here.
that
It's quicker.
fancy wine. Blue and her hat was 2 feet tall. Cracking her pants, paid for it all. I had a girl in Berryville. Can't get her 'cause she won't stay still. She kicks and squeals and farts and hollers. Won't take less than $7. I got a girl in Berryville. I messed it up. I got a girl across the lane. Hair down there like a horse is made. I got a girl and she's got a thing. Fits my feet are like a diamond ring. I got a girl in Valentine. Likes to drink that fancy
Look at that
wine.
Koji. He's all over the place.
Is one of you gonna get that fella's horse?
Oh, I got lumbago. It's very serious.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll see what's going on. Lumbago, really? You all right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
Yeah, I saw him. I love when they sing. I especially love when they let Arthur join, or when you can have Arthur join in. 'Cause yes, that is a thing. Okay.
Whoa there, easy. Whoa now, easy.
I was gonna say it's a share, right? It's okay. It's okay.
You'll be all right.
The only reason I know this is 'cause I think shares are workhorses. And they're huge. Okay, I can't see where the heck I'm going. Because I'm focused on the horse. Why am I doing that? You'll never learn.
Anyway, thank you.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Lizards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did it.
I see pronghorns, I think. That was one of my list animals I wanted to see when I moved out west. And I got so excited the first time I saw it, I shouted pronghorn so loud if we were in a vehicle, and my friend just started laughing.
Woo! Smell those sheep.
Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
It's probably
This
Uncle.
looks like a decent little town. Other people, finally. Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us, or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay. Take a good look around, ladies. Let's see what we got here.
Go left here, down the main street.
That's what I'm
There's
doing.
always on the right. Sure, you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables.
All right. Here we are, just like I said.
Cultural center of civilization. Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
Imagine Paris and Valentine.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
No, I will not.
You're a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No. Ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then rats with the plague, then you.
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on.
You know, I keep thinking of...
Morning.
I do have a favorite parasite.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Full
Sounds
stock list
good.
in the catalog here on the counter.
Okay, if you're done, I'll meet you outside. I
Hair
won't be too
pomade.
long.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get... I'll see how much it costs first. I don't get much in the way of money. Let's say tonics, I think. I might hold off for now, but I was gonna get a hair tonic for the... 'cause I like the longer hair. But we don't really need it quite yet. We're not at that point.
So, you're actually buying for once? Are you feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. What do you reckon? The lamb or the sausage?
Well, this here's a sheep town. The lamb's the best in the state.
Now I know what the smell is.
Well, that's a ripe cheese, all right.
I love cheese. I've actually never had lamb. I got some coffee, though.
Well, look at this. Here's to your good health, my sir. It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house. Acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
Get your hands off me.
You thought I wouldn't find you, Tilly?
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off of me!
Get your hands off of her.
Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here right now.
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you right now.
Go wait with Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Uncle! Look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
Well, there's no use whining about it.
No trouble now, please.
Yeah, there's gonna be trouble.
I'm getting what I paid for.
No, you're not.
Hey!
Who are you?
A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
I paid for nothing.
Wasting my time. What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him. Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
The bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will.
Lead's a lead.
I hope, everything's okay up there?
Nothing to see.
After you. Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get!
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah!
How about you, sir? Oh, God. Hey, get back!
Just borrowing it.
You stay away from me!
Get back here right now!
Stay away from me, okay? I don't want no trouble!
That's far enough!
Yeah! Yeah! Help! Someone!
Why are you telling lies about me?
No! I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now please pull me up. Please. I'm big.
All right, come on. You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and Here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
That's right. I kill people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me? I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that. I've got a good memory.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind. Come on. Come on. You have a nice day now, sir.
Hmm. Ooh, that looks like some carrots, I want to say. Might as well. I suppose
Come on, girl.
we should return it. Despite the fact that I'm not going to be able to get back to camp. Where's the guy? This is not the town. Yeah, here we are.
Oh, hello. My horse! Am I glad to see you?
Here's your horseback, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Appreciate it.
All right. So,
Beef, pork, venison, all right here, folks.
we're kind of stuck here right now. This is what I get for being a nice guy. No, not that. So we have a distance to go. Let's see, we should be down here. Yeah, there we go. That'll get us there. Close enough that he can hear us. I still don't have a name for the horse yet. Did anybody else hear that? I think that came from the west. Did you hear that? Do you smell that? I heard it again. Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
I made more money skinning women than men lately. Strange time.
I am tempted. Oh, I see it, I think. No, I definitely heard that. That's not quite what I want to deal with this. I really don't want that around us. I don't know if I trust myself, though. That's a cat. It's a big cat. I can hear it. I don't have quite what I want to deal with it, but... while we're out here... it could still be a bit of a distance away, but I can hear it very clearly. Yeah, that's a big cat. I don't like this, but I feel like I should investigate. think that's probably the turkey. Oh my god, it is. Okay, how often do you get a... Oops, sorry, bird.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, it's not a... Oh, is it coming for me? That's not good, is it? Okay.
Slow it up.
Thank God for you, mister. Le debo la vida.
Alright. I didn't want that near camp. That was going to bother me if I didn't check it out.
Hey, Arthur.
No. Next time. He's so eager to go hunting. I want to go too, don't get me wrong. Where's mine? I'm over here.
Good work, Arthur.
I don't remember doing anything. But okay, I'll take it. Okay, so... I feel like... no, not that. Well, I guess we might as well check out the stuff here. First bank robbery, newspaper scrap, April 15th, 1887. Brazen bank robbery, 3 men sought. Major T.J. Belford has been a cashier at the banking house of Lee and Hoyt's for a number of years, but nothing prepared him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in conversation. That would be Hosea. Suddenly, the largest, a big, sullen young man, brandished a firearm and held it up to my face. Throw up your hands, the third one said, who appeared to be the boss. So Arthur's the one who pulled the gun then. The other 2 and of course Dutch is the boss. The other 2 repeated the order with an oath, and the leader said, "My fine patriotic friends and I are going to relieve you of that gold and introduce a few folks to the benefits of civilization." They came around the counter and grabbed some sacks which contained $5,000 in gold. That's a lot of money for that time. They demanded to know where the rest of the money was, and I pointed out 3 sacks containing silver, but it was too bulky for them. They retreated, and one warned against sounding an alarm. "I was never so terrified in my life," Mr. Belford told a reporter. The robbers are reported to have lingered in town, and there are unproven claims that the men traveled to hovels, in, I'm not familiar with that word, in shanties, and even a home for orphans, and gave handfuls of the ill-gotten gains to the poor. Yeah, that's definitely the 3 of us. Oh god. Reverend, seriously? This is what I was saying earlier. Okay, that is... nothing on the back. He has to do it right next to me. Ooh, what was that? Zoological Compendium. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Oh, so that must be how he knows all the animals when he sees them. And there's a flower. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, Reverend, please. Spare me. Beatrice Morgan, Spring Rocks, 1870. So it must be the mom. Oh, there's a book there, it looks like. I don't know. Doesn't look like it wants me to do anything with the book. So what about these? Lyle Morgan, larceny. These are mugshots, hey?
Hey, Mary Beth.
Arthur's dog.
Hi, Tilly.
Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur. Cool. Man, look how young they are. Even Hosea. Okay.
Hey.
So, there we are. So, left key. Okay. So this is where we left off. Okay. Okay, Coulter riding out. Okay, so this is when we were probably heading for the train. Yeah, Ridge, Leviticus, Cornwall. That looks like the train tracks. Okay, so Coulter, Ridge, Leviticus, Cornwall, question mark. Seems Colm O'Driscoll had the same idea as us. He's been hiding up here, scouting out for a train he wanted to rob. We bumped into some of his boys at some farmstead they was robbing. Found that poor woman whose husband they had murdered, and she's now riding with us, and she ain't got no place better to be. Then Dutch being Dutch, and his hatred for Colm being just as powerful as ever it was, a whole bunch of us went to pay him a visit in his camp, but he escaped. Okay, and so this is basically what happened last time, in the previous episode. We grabbed one of his boys, poor bastard, ain't spoken yet, but he will once we freeze him a little, then set Bill on him. Been a bad few weeks, but we're mostly still alive. Dutch being Dutch is busy making plans and figuring out just how we're going to survive. And Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. And here's Horseshoe Overlook. I love his artistry. And looks like his camp spot. Okay. Horseshoe Overlook. So this is basically where we are now. So that was all the stuff that we had done previously, at least. Finally, a thaw in this god-awful weather, we got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many years. Hosea seems to know the country a little. Ain't been much of a spring. Now holed up at a place called Horseshoe Overlook, outside of some dumpy little cattle town named Valentine. And remember, Hosea did say, what did he say earlier? All mud and morons, if I remember correctly. Not me saying I remember correctly, I think that's how he worded it. Which I think is funny, because it is muddy as all get out there. Horseshoe Overlook. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess. Okay. So that's our last entry, it looks like. Oh, I can check the gain savings. Cool. There's really there's nothing right now, but alright. Okay, so let's sleep it off. Wow, that's a long time. But you know what? It's with the stuff we're doing with Hosea is going to take some time. So, yeah, we'll sleep it off. Oh, we even got a new journal entry for that too, so that's worth it. Do that. Okay, so my drawing, I'm not as good as I probably could be. Headed into Valentine with Uncle and the girls. Girls went scouting out for work while Uncle and I had a few drinks, and he explained more of his theories on existence and barefaced lies about his past, no doubt. Things took a strange turn. Some fellas seemed to recognize me or us from Blackwater. I guess we had been holed up there too long while Hosea and I scouted the job. That never was. I chased the bastard. Okay, looks like a church. That's probably the one in Valentine. And some mountains, maybe? Maybe that's where I stopped the guy. And he nearly fell off a cliff. Yep, that's the cliff. I spared him, and he gave me an ink pen. I hope I won't regret my leniency, but I reckon he got the scare of his life. Jimmy Brooks was his name. We'll remember Jimmy Brooks. In Wild Carrot. Okay. All right. That is a good place to close things out. To recap, the journal pretty much hit up the main beats here, but we moved out east, stopped here at this place called Horseshoe Overlook, which is really beautiful. I guess the place is called the Heartlands. I don't remember all the states by name. My memory's pretty bad with that. I knew that was going to happen if I stayed in the game. So we did a couple of things. We followed up on Reverend Swanson, who was basically playing poker and probably losing money rather than making money, which is what we're here for. And we ended up bringing him back, but not before he nearly got hit by a train and killed by a few people along the way. We also went to Valentine to see the town for the first time with Uncle and the girls. So Karen, Mary Beth, and Tilly. And of course, they got into a bit of trouble, but they did pick up some intel on the town. One of them was a train heist, and the other was a bank job. And so, we got some intel there and just spent some leisurely time with Uncle. We did chase a guy who recognized me specifically from Blackwater, and I did let him survive because I did catch up with him and put a scare into him. And that's pretty much it. So with that being said, let us close things out. I will be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.